Hi, Charlene back from Radical Feng Shui with Charlene, and I'm going back to nature spirits because I just want to explain a little bit more about them, and then I want to tell you in the next video how to call them in and use them in your space. Plant spirits are actually connected to all plants on the planet, and I think because animals are so close to nature, they eat a lot of vegetation, that they also commune with plant spirit energy. The last video I was talking about my encounters with animals and my how I do this when I'm driving and taking note of symbology. So what I want to talk about is how plant spirits are named, and then we go into the elementals. So plant spirits are everywhere in all gardens, all nature. The elementals, however, we're talking about things like the water, we're talking about mountains, we're talking about the wind, we're talking about that type of energy and how it affects us. So mountains are often called, well, the word apus, mountain apus, comes from Peru. And it's really powerful how they look at the energy and the gods of the mountains. Now, many cultures around the world talk about the energy of what comes off of the elementals. So we have water, and a lot of people talk about water sprites or the beings that are associated with water and how they move. And then we have the devas. So plant devas are, to me, very varied and multi. So these are the things that I call in when I'm doing any clearing work energetically or geomancy work on the planet, people's houses, in nature, because the plant devas are, I think they have different forms and shapes, and we talk about leprechauns in Ireland, and we talk about different aspects of what we connect with nature. It's great to give name to and recognize that we can use these energies where we live. Now, little personal experience, having been born on the east coast of Canada, the winds would often rock the house. And so I always had a fear of winds, which recently in Costa Rica, I kind of made friends with the winds and started to listen to them as they came through. Now, my daughter's a firefighter, and fire is a very powerful element, and she's also had experiences going into fires where she has seen things or felt things or gotten warnings. And the First Nations people used to go in and burn certain areas to prevent fires, and that was taken away. It was outlawed. So she's actually working with the First Nations crew and has been for 7 years, and she's learned so much about the elementals. And that's what I wanted to introduce to you, because I think it's really important to understand that we can call them the sprites of water, we can call them the mountain apus, we can call them the spirits of fire. There's a lot of things around the wind that really can affect us and our acknowledgement of location, space, and placement. Thanks for joining me, and I'll be back with how to bring them in, how to call them in, and how to use them in your own space. Thank you.